So guys, we are starting today with a treasure map. We've got to find this bridge. The question is, I mean, Hogsmeade was in the background. It's got to be one of these over here, I think. I'm going to fast travel to the Forbidden Forest one. I'm not going to go in there yet, but I think...
Off on another adventure, are we?
Beautiful. All right, we found an archway bridge. Hogsmeade is back over yonder, so it's off to the right is where it's kind of leading us to. The candles. Do we want to set fire to something? Oh. My dearest Apollonia, would you care to join me for a picnic? And I enjoy a good Cornish pasty almost as much as you enjoy a good mystery. See you soon, Richard. Do we think they had a picnic down by the water or something? So I've got to be honest, I've looked all around here. I can't figure out... So I know this is the bridge. The Forbidden Forest off to the left. We've got Hogsmeade off over there. I don't know what this is, this archway. I think it might be the ruins that we pass on our way to Hogsmeade. And it says there are some floating candles. Maybe, is that Lumos?
Lumos.
I'm going to wait till nighttime. I would think if she's sneaking out on these rendezvous, they'd be at night.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, they're taking me into the Forbidden Forest, though. Not as sick, but okay, this is cool. You gotta think with your head a little bit, Trev.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
AKA probably not the best idea. We've got chickens out here. As long as they're alive, that's a good sign. As long as we're alive, that's hopefully a good sign. There's an enemy off to our left back there. Oh, goodness. They keep running ahead pretty aggressively. I just heard something rolling up on us.
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden... Treasure hunting suits me.
Okay. Well, I would venture to say we did a decent thing right there. I'm glad we were able to find it. Now I'm going to get the heck out of here. Where are we supposed to go to be able to meet him? I do not like this one bit. This is him right here. Jackdaw's Rest. I'm going to track that. We're going to go do it. I mean, we're already right next to it. Okay. That... I don't like it in here. This is not good. What are these things over here? This... Poacher camp. Okay, give me a second. Let me... I mean, I'm down to take on a poacher camp. Let me put our... Put this here.
Too many minds at work and not one leader, not one. It's going to be the downfall of the...
Just PT'd him right into the fire there. Just about. One of them's stuck on a box over there, so I'm gonna make sure it stays that way. Worked out pretty well in our favor. Got him. Is that everyone? I think it shows more up here, but I don't think they're a part of the camp, are they? I'm gonna try to take everything we can here. We've got some sort of a mine entrance there. More horklumps. Dark mongrels. I'm gonna stay away from those. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. We cleared a camp-ish. We might want to go down in that thing. Let me check what all they have here. Love clearing out a camp. I don't know how to, like, actually officially clear it, though. Like, it didn't give us, like, a camp taken over. Or I guess technically it did. Small bandit camp. Collection chest done. Okay. I mean, do we want to try going in whatever the heck this is over here?
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
There's somebody bad on the other side of that. What is this?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
This feels like a really bad idea. I don't know if we're ready for this, to be honest. Do we mess with this? I mean, come on. You want me to dive down? Okay. Yeah, this side, there's... Ambitious cloak? I was fully expecting something so much worse than that. Why do I feel like maybe the surprise is going to be on the other end? No. We're good to go. Okay, can we go meet up with Jack? I'm kind of curious who's on the other side of this.
Where did I set my traps? Was it lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield? I'm always given the dull
Petrificus
task.
Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Was it? Coming out here was your worst, my man. All
It's
right.
shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Holy
Revelio.
cow. Dude, there's a lot happening out here. I'm a little nervous, but I feel like we're kind of holding our own. Lots of materials and things for potions. Lots of enemies. Lots of items to collect. Do you ever want to break these? I don't know if there's stuff in those. Okay. Let's meet up with our little ghost
Here
friend.
I
Gotta
am,
go find his
as
body.
good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise.
Understandable.
Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Intramuros. Lead the way, Jack.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
You're a ghost, bro. They can't hurt you. They can hurt me. I could use some help. Okay.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
That inspires confidence.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Please don't give me away, chickens.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Okay.
Revelio.
Just gonna make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. We've got some leech juice here. Enemies off to our right. I will say the minimap is helpful. You can't really get snuck up on. I'm sure there's stuff that minimaps can't find. Those things, are those puffskeins? I don't know what those are, but they've got a beast mark on them. We're gonna come back to that later when it's necessary.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Interesting.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
So we want to speak the ado thing into this?
Intramuros.
Intramuros. Okay.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
What's up, brother? Woo!
I won't rest.
We've almost got one of our bonuses. That's what I was looking for. Oh, we actually, I don't even think we need it. We already took him down. Let's go. We'll save it.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's
Just
see
take 'em
where
all down.
Jackdaw has led me.
We all good? Okay. Jackdaw's tomb. How do we think he died? I feel like it's gonna be kind of funny. I don't know. Something like he seems like
I
a
wonder how big this place is.
kind of a silly dude. Is it daylight? That's what we should. I don't know why we were going through the forest at night. That was kind of a bad idea. Looks like maybe some sort of a puzzle thing happening
These
here.
rooms must have something to do with opening this door.
Easy enough.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
This is cool. And a little scary, but cool.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Gotta use Incendio.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Okay! Oh, Jesus, no, thank you! Kill it with fire, kill it with everything. I do not like spiders. I do not like... Oh, they're pretty weak. Oh, he's right on top of me! Thought I had Expelliarmus on the top. Again, we don't. Dude, F the spiders. Please don't do that again. I see you, you little sneaky beaver. What the fudge? We got some loot in here.
I'm not gonna touch that.
If there's loot, your boy's gonna shoot, baby. Let's go. Gotta start. I'm used to a lot of enemies lately you haven't been able to block. Dude, this is not good. Let's get in close. Hit him with this. Kill it with fire, literally. Ooh, okay. What is that? Okay, I need, we need to get Expelliarmus on here. So we can start
Expelliarmus.
hitting them with those.
Protego. Stupefy.
Protego, Stupefy, Expelliarmus.
Accio.
Get him up in the air. I tried to block that one, it didn't work. Kill it!
Expelliarmus.
Dead. Okay.
Revelio.
I mean, I'm not a fan of spiders, but if y'all got loot, count me in. Nothing there? We're good? Big chest. Big prize. Daedalus scarf. We're gonna have to check out the new stuff that we have once we get out of here, I think. I will say, I feel like we're doing a pretty good Granted, we've played pretty much every mission and everything. I feel like we're doing a pretty good job with levels. Every encounter we've been in, I've noticed that we're... Oh, gosh. So this is like a dungeon.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
This is like a big dungeon, and there's... multiple ways around and things.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Come at me. There are multiple rooms we need to explore. Is he done? I think he's done.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio.
Assuming if we bring this to us, we can get on it and it'll get us across. Hello. Why do y'all look like you have some good stuff? No? Not really? What do we do with you?
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
I like these. I like the puzzles. I love stuff like this, dude. This is like playing like Uncharted and Tomb Raider and things like that. But this is with Harry Potter involved. Like, come on now. Magic and everything. It's great. Honestly, the spiders are really easy. Surprisingly easy.
Accio.
Get that. Okay.
Another puzzle. If Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
There's got to be a third one somewhere. Right up there.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
You boys played too many games. He knows how it goes. There's our bridge.
Remarkable.
Door should open. Off we go.
Revelio.
Always make sure you're checking the corners. Oh my God! Come on! That was a cheap one, game. Looks like this one just does a loop. Don't tell me this is just a free chest.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
That was just a free chest? That's where we went up, right? Interesting. Okay.
Accio.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Just want to see what's going on over yonder.
Revelli.
I'm glad
Blue leather
Richard Jackdaw
gloves.
left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Accio.
Looks like we've got one on the other side. I also, when we did Revelio, I saw there was a spider on the wall over there. You ain't sly, guy.
Revelio.
I guess we could do that. Check everyone. Okay. I'm not sure what we're getting into there, but I'm not sure I like it. Are those spider nests?
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
When you get close, they explode. And they've just got little baby spiders. Now, where's Mama Spider? Because I bet Mama Spider's not going to be happy about us taking out baby spiders. We got a few mamas here.
Expelliarmus.
I would use our finishers, but they're so easy to take out. It's just not necessary. Let's save these up for a rainy day.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
My man, you have said the same thing so many times. It's starting to get a little old.
Incendio.
We go through that? I don't think so. Okay. Well, I was gonna say, can we reparo it? Let's try it. No harm in trying. We got our fixing charm here.
Reparo.
No. Okay. It's gonna go back the way we came, and we're gonna be able to, just kind of retrace our steps. Getting lots of loot, that's for sure.
Accio.
I did see. Yep. I saw you before. You ain't slick. We gotta get in close. Let me get a
Incendio.
Incendio. Y'all deserve it.
Protego. Stupefy.
Protego Stupefy.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Nighty night. Don't sleep tight. Got new rewards and things. I don't really want to stop and go through the
Jackdaw left a little
menus.
something behind for me, but where could he be?
While we're doing all this exploring. Dude, there are so many different ways we can go through this cave. This is outrageous. There's another side thing here. It's a long range on that spell. Love that.
Revelio.
Okay.
Accio.
Kinda some loot down there, but not really. Just little things.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Nothing else. I think we could just jump up here. Yeah. Ooh. How do we get... If we jump across there, maybe? This is an outrageous amount of loot and stuff, dude. Like, this is crazy. Can we jump this? No. I see, maybe?
Accio.
Oh. Just stop there, Trev.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Honestly, they really need to fix that. Like, that is pretty bad. The whole
Accio.
repeating yourself over and over and over again. I think we gotta go down now. And I think we had to go back this way. There's gotta be some sort of a big boss in here, right?
Complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded little Jackdaw.
Come at me, boys.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Nice and easy, one at a time. Oh, hello. Hello.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Gotta love it when they're screaming. There we go.
Revelio.
Oh, there's Mama. That's why I've been saving my finishers. Thornback Matriarch. What's good, y'all? Let me just get both you guys one hit. That is why you prioritize your enemies. Whoop.
Incendio.
Set them on fire.
Accio.
Get them up in the air. There it is.
I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
So did he get beheaded by a spider? And bro, you were doing all this for a girl? Like, come on, my man. We got one more extra spot down here, and that has a thing on it.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
I see him. So we got 1, 2, 3. Like, there's gotta be better ways to impress a girl than coming down here. Spiders, Chalice, I love you very much. I can't wait to marry you, but I gotta be honest. If there were some spiders the size of horses, or larger...
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
I'm sorry.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
So Jackdaw's right there. He got beheaded by the big guards. And the second that we take these pages, they're gonna come to life, aren't they? Let me make sure. Let's get our gotta get this guy on there. Alright.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Well, I think we're about to find out.
Protego. Stupefy.
Stupefy.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
Stupefy.
Okay, I missed the thing on the ground there. That's my bad.
Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy.
Watch out for the stuff. The blue on the ground means they're about to spawn in on top of you. Gotta watch out for those.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Make sure they're not spawning on top of you, Trev.
Levioso.
Leviosa, get him up in the air. Is it time for the big dogs? I think it might be. Are you the one that beheaded my friends? Because I ain't about that life. Pin seat protector. He's down. Probably should have taken him on one-on-one and then worried about the other guys later. There's no way we're going to be able to block these. Would have been a much better idea to save it here, Trev. Let's pick these up. Oh, they were right there. I need this. Got one. Just take him out. And now we can finish the other one.
Expelliarmus.
Lost his sword. Ain't that a shame? Okay.
But that's unnerving. What's happening?
So sick.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Open up this passageway. We're going to be able to walk, hopefully, into another room with a pensieve.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Maybe you've got to be of ancient magic. This is like a protection spell. Keep
I
other
can only
people
hope
out.
this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
I think that was just a way to make sure that people that weren't supposed to be here weren't coming. This game is so incredible. This is just insane. Well, this looks important.
Can it be?
Rackham's portrait.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
Naturally.
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
You got a fast travel point in here for me?
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Why aren't we carrying the book with us, bro? Get a
The
backpack.
statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
So he did.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
That seems a little ridiculous. Your connection to ancient magic is unlocked talents. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You'll do talent points to spend the talents menu in your field guide. You've earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells, to increase your combat power, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful talents await you. Okay, so I took some time to really go through these because each category has a set of skills behind it. And, you know, obviously you've got kind of like your base set, the mid-tier set, and then the higher tier set. And it sounds like this is pretty final. I don't think you're going to be able to re-roll these. Once you spend a point, that's it. And I don't think you're going to be able to get all of these skills. So you need to think about the future. Going through for spells, I think we're going to hold off on this for now. So the lower level spells, I mean, stuff like this looks really good. Casting Incendio unleashes a ring of flame around you. That's fantastic. It'd be really good for us right now. But later on in the game, are we going to be using Incendio? I'm not sure. You know, we've got like Bombarda up here. Explosive blast with a massive area of effect. So like, that's pretty good too. So I don't know. It's tough. I don't want to commit to any spells yet because we don't know what's going to end up being in kind of like our, you know, final set that we really want to use, which, by the way, there are more than one set. We'll get to that in a second. Dark Arts is really interesting. So once we unlock the unforgivable curses, we're going to be cursing people, and it puts the green X on them. This allows us to use some of our other spells in the same way. So like here, Expelliarmus has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. So basically, this turns a lot of your spells into curses. You've also got, like, this thing here looks pretty good. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all other cursed targets. So imagine you get a massive area of effect, curse a bunch of people, and then start doing damage to one. It's going to do damage to everyone. I can see how powerful that can get. And then look at this one up here. Killing an enemy with Avada Kedavra kills all cursed enemies. So you can see some of the combos we can get into. Again, I'm not going to commit to this yet because we don't even have the dark spells. I don't know how dark we're going to end up going, but that does look pretty good. core has some stuff we definitely need. Number 1, Wiggenweld heals you to a greater effect. We are locking that in. Yes, it's done. We spent a point. Good job, Trev. This is what I was talking about a moment ago. You can add a new spell set. So this is where things get interesting, because that little diamond of spells down in the bottom right now, we've got 4 spells. We got to wait for them to cool down. If we had a second spell set, we could flip over, have a totally separate set, and keep using spells off of their cooldown and then flip back. So honestly, I feel like we need at least one of these. I'm going to lock that in just so we can mess around with that. I feel like it's going to be pretty important, but we'll see how much we like it. It is kind of an extra step in battle that you have to remember. Now, some of these are pretty interesting. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. I really liked this one here. Your basic cast will reduce the cooldowns on the rest of your spells. I mean, I honestly could probably buy all of these. This one looks pretty good. Successful Protego increases the ancient magic meter, and then up here we kind of get into some pretty interesting ones as well. I'm gonna say I think our basic cast mastery is pretty important, and I think for now, that's where I'm going to leave this set. Sense of Secrecy 1 is going to make it harder for enemies to see us. We also have Human Demigods, so we can sprint. While in Stealth, we have Sense of Secrecy 2, and then we have Petrificus Totalis Mastery, so we can get groups of enemies. I'm going to wait and see how much stealth we use. We've used it some, but not a ton so far. We can add that when we're about to take on an enemy base or something. And then Room of Requirement. This is all stuff in regards to potions and plants and things like this. Our cabbages. For each Chinese chomping cabbage thrown, a second one is generated and released at no cost. So you get to double up there. A lot of this is just kind of like, we need to figure out what kind of a wizard we're going to be. We don't have access to the Room of Requirement yet. We haven't really been using a lot of potions yet. We haven't been using plants yet, so I'm going to hold off on those. You know what? Who am I kidding? I'm going to get the stealth ones too. I really like stealth gameplay. I'm not trying to be too stingy here. I just don't want to fully lock ourselves into a certain playstyle before we get to that playstyle. So our stealth is going to be bumped. A lot of our core mechanics are going to be bumped. We need to figure out how much are we going to use plants? How much are we going to use potions? What our favorite spells are, and are we dabbling in the dark arts, which I think I know the answer. That's a good start. This game keeps getting deeper and deeper. We've got another way that we can level up and improve. I hope there's an easy route back in here. Be like the foot of my bed or something.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Ah, there it is. I was going to be so upset if we had to travel back through the forest every time we wanted to come here. This is going to pop us back out somewhere interesting, isn't it? Really curious.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Is this the key? Oh, he's going this way. This is one of the keys that we need? Into the little things? Beautiful. Okay. Well, quite an incredible day, I must say. That was something else. So we found a map chamber. It's got a bunch of paintings on the wall, too. Obviously, he was the only one in there currently, but I'm wondering if some of his colleagues and stuff we're going to be able to talk to. Giant toad in there. Where in Hogwarts are we? Bunch of cauldrons. Sleeping dragon.
Revelio.
Field guide page. Sleeping dragon statue. Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilidus means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken and may be tickled to absolutely no effect. And we've got another key. Lead the way, little guy. It's going up top. Right to this. Got him. I mean, to be honest, we're kind of working through these tokens pretty quickly. I still have quite a few to deposit. And particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription Pioneer and Dragon Taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian Horntail. Yeah, those are pretty nasty. Still trying to figure out where we are. Still have no idea where we are. There's another key. How is there another key? Got him. Working through these faster than I would have ever imagined. Let's just look at the map to see where we are. In kind of like the main entrance part. Interesting. The bell tower wing. We also unlocked a ton of gear in that last segment. We've got a couple of purple gloves here. Wow. We're going from a 12 offense to a 34. Face wear. Please give me some cool stuff. Brown Eye of Newt goggles. Those are a bit ridiculous. They're by far the best that we have. I honestly don't know. It's plus 29 to defense. I don't know if we can wear those. We need to buy something that's actually pretty decently looking, I think. So we've got that. We've got some headwear, Scarecrow Sorcerer hat, Dark Herbologist hat. I mean, that's not terrible. We've got some neckwear here. This is going to bring up 42 offense for a new scarf. Kind of Gryffindor colors, but hey, we could rock with it. We've got more offense. Unidentified back item. Take this to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. Interesting. I'm going to put on this. Now, our quests are looking pretty good. So Professor Sharp wants us to learn to pulso. And we've also got flying class, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Can't wait for that. Ugh. We should probably start with the pulso, though. Now, before Professor Sharp is going to teach us to pulso, the pushing charm, he wants us to acquire and use a focus potion, acquire Maxima and Edurus potions, and use them all simultaneously. Now, I'm not sure. Can we use... We can use his potion station to make things. We need Ashwinder eggs and mongrel fur. Okay, we don't have anything. I was hoping in our recent, you know, travels, we may have come up with something. Is that by chance? No, it's a level 1 lock. Okay. What we're going to have to do is we are going to have to go to Hogsmeade. Over yonder, J. Pippin's, he's going to have what we need. Technically, I think we could consider...
What are you up to now?
Going to, like, you know, some of the plant stores and maybe getting some of the items we need. Ooh, we didn't... Revelio a lot of these shops, did we? Zonko's Joke Shop. Frequented regularly by Hogwarts students and villagers alike, Zonko's is the place to buy pranks and jokes. Beautiful. But, yeah, we're going to go to J. Pippin's. I think we're just going to be able to straight up, you know, buy them. And we'll see if it works out for us.
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
You absolutely can. We could buy ingredients. If we buy the Ashwinder eggs, we could potentially make this ourselves. There's the mongrel fur. We've got potion recipes. Then we've also got the potions themselves. And it looks like the potions are going to be fairly cheap. So we need the focus potion. We need the Maxima potion. And then we need the Edurus potion. Now, Edurus is going to take Ashwinder eggs and mongrel fur. It's actually going to be cheaper if we make that. So I'm going to purchase one Ashwinder.
Wise decision.
One mongrel. And then we're going to... focus potion is 500, 1200. Ooh. I'm kind of tempted to buy it.
A wise decision. Thank you.
I feel like we're going to need these recipes eventually anyway. So I'm going to buy each of these. See, that's the thing. I'm actually trying to learn here. I'm not just trying to buy my way through. So we're going to be able to make the Edurus potion now since we have the ingredients, and it's going to cost us 100 less coins. 30-second brewing time. Maxima, we're going to be able to make with leech juice and spider fangs we already have. Focus, we're going to need Fluxweed stem. I don't know where we're going to be able to get that. I'm imagining we could probably find it out in the wild somewhere.
The mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
Fluxweed stem, no. Mandrake seed, venomous tentaculus seed, okay. It's probably something we, to be honest, I kind of feel like...
You be sure to stop by soon.
Maybe... near a river or something? I'm not sure. All right, sir, I'm back one more time. Sorry about this. I need a focus potion. Focus potion right there. Expensive one. I don't...
wise decision. Thank you.
I don't love that. Okay. So, I've already brewed the other one that we had, the Maxima potion, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna use a Durus potion. How do we tap it? A Durus and Maxima at the same time. Where's the Maxima? Maxima Adurus. Yep, we're looking pretty sick now. And we can use the Focus Potion. I'm not even sure what these do. We're kind of being a little bit wasteful. Reduces the spell cooldowns for 15 seconds.
Excellent.
Okay. Just kind of a little potions know-how, I guess. And now I think we're going to be able to go back to the potions classroom. And he should teach us about this new spell. Kind of a waste, but hey, we learned a couple of new, potion recipes. And look at that. They've already worn off. That was fantastically wasteful.
When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Nice job. Another successful class.
How are
All right,
your
Professor.
assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate.
Okay.
Do not let your mind wander.
Depulso. Pushes people back. All right.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
I mean, I'm down to try it out. So Depulso is here.
Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.